I'm so annoyed right now. Hello, everyone. This is Latoya with Wasabi Hijabi, and this is another rant. So, I was minding my business and trying to just be a good little small business owner. Yeah, I'm getting straight into it. And our Pinterest account got deactivated today. Why is our Pinterest account getting deactivated? I have no clue, but I really actually like Pinterest and I enjoy it. So I'm going to appeal this process. But I just watched a really good YouTube video that someone made about Pinterest, and I will definitely link that in the description below. I like to give creators credit. And in that video, she gave so many great tips, and I was like, you know what? I just want to go ahead and start posting to Pinterest today, just so that I can start getting practice as far as like creating cute pins and just getting in the rhythm of doing it, although our inventory is still not here yet. I created a pin, and then it tells me that my account is suspended. All right. So then they sent me an email saying that your account has been suspended. I noticed that before I created the pin, I got an email saying that, let me just pull this up. I got an email saying that notice a merchant guidelines violation, and I will post this somewhere on the screen as well. Your business was not approved to be a merchant on Pinterest. Please check out the merchant guidelines to learn out more about our criteria. To keep shopping inspirational and actionable, we set high standards for all of our merchants. This includes the following criteria. Merchant's URL is broken or requires registration. Domains that are not loading, incomplete, or showing errors violate our guidelines. I own my website. I own the URL. It's hosted on Shopify. And right now, all you can do on there is sign up with your email so that you can know whenever we actually launch. What I noticed in my account settings is that the URL that they were using was the one for Shopify. Like, you have your Shopify URL and then you actually have your domain name that you use as public. I don't know why they did that. Okay. And use that as my default. I put in the regular URL, which is wasabihijabi.com. So if there's anything that was broken, it wasn't because of me, and the URL is actually active and it does work. So I tried to view the issue, and when I clicked on the issue, I got your account has been deactivated. Common reasons are violating Pinterest community guidelines. We noticed unusual activity in your account. You requested an account closure. Definitely did not request an account closure. And as far as unusual activity, I've only had one video posted. And I know there's plenty of people who are on Pinterest that haven't posted a single thing. And the video that I posted wasn't even offensive. It was a motivational video. It was a video that I already have on my Instagram and my TikTok page. So I don't know where that could have come from. And then it says violating Pinterest community guidelines. I'll be interested to know what community guidelines I violated because I didn't even have a chance to even post and be a part of the community. So that is just super annoying, and I don't know like what is happening and what's going on and why we're currently facing a few setbacks whenever it comes to stuff, because we also tried to create an Etsy page as well for printing on demand stuff, and that page got suspended. No clue why all of this stuff is happening, but it's a good learning experience in knowing that if you don't own the platform, that at any point in time you can get suspended and deactivated from it. So if anything, this is just teaching me a lesson of having an email newsletter for your customers is super important, because at least that's something that you have a little bit more control over, and that you cannot rely heavily on social media platforms to promote your business and get yourself out there, because at any point in time, they do have the last say. Now, if these things were valid, I would definitely be okay with it. Like, okay, yeah, I was being kind of spammy, or, I posted 100 pins in one day and it just didn't seem like a real person. That's not the case here. Like, I didn't even post a pin. I only posted one video that was days ago. And then today, after being motivated from watching a YouTube video, I wanted to post an actual pin. And the pin that I posted was just a curated list of books. Do you understand like how innocent all of that was? And so I'm super annoyed. And I'm hoping that this does not continue to be a trend of me trying to partner with other businesses and social media platforms and then getting denied and declined in some type of way. My behavior is not spammy at all. I have not literally done anything that I would feel like, okay, yeah, that was a bit spammy. Nothing. Like, I literally just created the image, just posted it, and then that happened. Keep in mind that the pin may not actually have anything to do with it, but what might have something to do with it is the fact that they could not access the URL, which no one should have an issue with, because if I go to my website right now, everything comes up just fine. Like, it's the actual page that shows you signing up for an email. There it is. That's what it looks like. And I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going crazy. This is it. This is the site. This is currently what it is. So at the end of the day, I have no clue what the algorithm caught, what their bot caught, but this is not a good example of catching someone doing something that really truly does violate a community guideline. As I said before, it's no beef with Pinterest. It's just me being annoyed at this happening because of the fact that I actually do love Pinterest. I would not have done anything that was super spammy on there because I don't even have the content to be spammy. And yeah, I just don't know what happened. So if this has ever happened to you, let me know about your appeal process, what that was like, how you got over that. I have not looked at any other YouTube videos right now to see if anybody else has gone through this situation, but it's just super annoying. And the moral to the story is definitely build a very strong email list, because you just never know at what point in time what social media site that you're partnering with is going to put down their strong arm and suspend you from their site at any point in time. That is pretty devastating. Luckily, I don't have any followers, so at the end of the day, no one's missing anything. But if I did, it would be a complete panic, especially if a good majority of my income was coming from Pinterest based on advertising and just traction to the site. Traffic to the site, excuse me. I'm laughing because I've worked really hard on like my patience and my anxiety. And so the work that I put in, I'm starting to feel now, because the old me would definitely be in a panic and a frantic. And I would not even want to continue on with it because it's just so many different roadblocks. But again, what I realize is that things happen. It probably hasn't happened to just me. And I'm pretty sure if I go on YouTube right now and look at other videos, those things might be up there. So just make sure that your merchant URL is not broken whenever you try to upgrade from a personal to a business Pinterest account, because you just want to make sure everything is in order. Again, for me, everything was in order, so I have no clue what's happening right now. But yeah, hopefully I can post a part 2 to this video saying that I got my Pinterest account back. But as of right now, it's gone. And all I can do is just laugh because I literally didn't do anything. And I don't even know what this appeal process is going to be like or how long it's going to take, but there's that. So if you haven't checked out any of my other videos and you are new here, apologies for me going straight into the rant, but it just is what it is. I'm Latoya. I'm with Wasabi Hijabi. We will be an online women's boutique offering modest essentials. We'll be catering most likely to the Muslim community initially, but we do hope to cater to the broader public that just wants to dress more modestly in their everyday life. You know what I mean? So if you're interested in that type of content on our YouTube, we do post behind the scenes stuff with our small business so that we can document our journey. So definitely I encourage you to like this video, comment your thoughts, your stories, encouragement, whatever it might be. Share it with someone else that might be going through this experience, just to let them know like, hey, you're not alone. Although this was not a solution-oriented video. But yeah. And subscribe if you haven't. I tell you, you know what I mean? Like, I guess this is the part of owning a business or wanting to be an entrepreneur. You have to just have that resilience, and you have to just know what the lesson is. Even if you don't see that lesson in the beginning, you have to just know that the lesson is always going to be there eventually. So, catch you in the next one. Bye.